So ESG has obviously been talked about a lot, and I think it's a really interesting one because when we talk about ESG, we have a real tendency to zero in on the E. And that's where there's an awful lot of metrics and systems and so on which allow us to measure what those environmental impacts are. But where I think the really interesting bit is actually the S. Because yes, there's BREM and all those sort of metrics of what's my carbon capture and so on. And that's great, we can quantify that and we should all be doing better and carry on doing that. But on the social side, we've started building out a objective score which allows you to measure what the impact is on the ground of your assets. So we can start saying, you want to build an extension and the community's pushing you in order to, or the council's pushing you to say, okay, we need a new school. Well, we can actually quantify that and say, actually, what this community really needs is green space. That's what you're short on. And so we're now in a place where we can start measuring that. And that's where I think the next interesting area is what's my social impact, not just my environmental impact. If I had to bet, I'm always going to go thriving. Retail is going to thrive because it evolves, it adapts, and it always has done. We were doing a piece recently where we were looking at the health and beauty sector. And you think about how that's evolved. It was all in department stores, in the ground floor. Department stores went bust. All the brands took out their own individual units and started speaking direct to customers. Customers want comparison shops, so suddenly we see the rise of Space NK, Sephora, Superdrug invest in their stores, Boots invest in their stores, and we've effectively gone full circle back to a market hall, but it's now just beauty specific. Retail always finds a way. Fundamentally, we're a nation of innovators, and we will find a way to innovate and deliver.